Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to the respected Cikgu Safura binti Uthman, our SLB head teacher, teachers and students. Please let me introduce myself. My name is Nuralmeera Nafeeza binti Muhammad Suhaimi and I am one of the final candidates for the new SLB members. I'm super excited today because I'm launching a mini campaign called Be Kind to Your Mind. And I want to talk about something important that we often overlook, something that could affect our emotions, our behavior, and even our academic performance. We talk a lot about physical health, eating healthy food, drinking water, exercising, but many of us forget that our mind also need rest, kindness, and care. Mental health is not something that only certain people have. Everybody has mental health just like physical health, and everyone needs to take care of it. So, what is mental health? Mental health is the well being of our thoughts, emotions, and ability to handle stress. When our mental health is stable, we feel we can focus better, we manage our emotions well, and we feel calmer even when things go wrong. But when our mind is tired, we get irritated easily, we lose motivations, and we feel overwhelmed by even small problems. Mental health affects everything from how we think, how we feel, and how we act. So, what are daily stresses that students face? Being a student is not as easy as people think. We deal with many stresses every day, such as exam pressures, too much homework, fear of disappointing parents, friendship problems, and of course, social media comparisons. People may not see it, but these things can be extremely heavy when we carry them alone. That's why being kind to our mind is not optional, it's necessary. Sometimes we are harsh to our own mind without realizing it. We tell ourselves, I'm not good enough, everyone else is better than me, I'm such a failure. These thoughts can slowly destroy our confidence. They make us overthink, doubt ourselves, and feel scared to try. If we're not kind to our mind, we might start believing the lies that our own stress created. And because of all these pressures, some teenagers turn to unhealthy way of coping. I'm not going to describe any methods because that's not the focus here. But it's important to acknowledge that shutting down emotionally or hurting yourself quietly are real struggles that many teens face today. Not because they want attention, but because they feel overwhelmed, lonely, or misunderstood. Sometimes they feel like no one will understand them. Sometimes they don't know how to cope with emotional pain. These behaviors are not signs of weakness, they are signs that someone needs help, support, and kindness. That's why campaigns like Be Kind to Your Mind matter. We need a school environment where everyone feels safe to say, I'm not okay without fear of being judged. If you or someone you know is struggling, the strongest thing you can do is reach out to a friend, a teacher, a counselor, or someone you trust. Talking is strength, not weakness. Being kind to your mind doesn't require money or anything complicated. It's all about small daily habits like positive first one, positive self-talk. Replace I'm stupid with I'm still learning. Replace I can't do this with I will try my best. Number 2, give yourself permission to rest. Taking breaks are not laziness. It helps your minds reset. Number 3, get enough sleep. Students need around 8 hours of sleep a day. Without sleep, your mood, memory, and focus could all get worse. Number 4, reduce screen time when stressed. Social media is full of comparisons. Sometimes putting the phone down is the best self-care. Number 5, talk to someone you trust. Sharing doesn't make you weak, it helps your mind breathe. And what not to do to your mind. To protect your mental health, avoid keeping all your problems to yourself. comparing your life with others, ignoring your emotions, and pushing yourself even when you're exhausted. You deserve kindness, even from yourself. Here are 3 quick techniques you can use during stress or exams. First one, deep breathing. Just breathe in for 4 seconds, breathe out, hold it in for 4 seconds, and breathe out for another 4 seconds. This signals your brain to calm down. Number 2, grounding technique. Look around and name 3 things you can see, 2 things you can hear, and 1 thing you can feel. This helps your brain to be more aware of its surroundings. And finally, number 3, gratitude check. Think of 3 small things you are grateful for today. This shifts your thinking to something lighter. And that brings us to the end of our Be Kind to Your Mind campaign. I hope that throughout this campaign, we have all learned a little more about taking care of our mental health, managing our stress, and be gentle with ourselves. Being kind to your mind doesn't mean your life will be perfect. It means giving yourself patience, compassion, and understanding. When you are kind to your mind, you become a stronger student, a better friend, and a healthier version of yourself. Even though the campaign is ending, the message doesn't stop here. Let's all continue to practice these habits every day and support each other, and remember that it's okay to ask for help whenever we need it. Thank you all for participating and for being part of this journey. Together, we can make our school a place where everyone feels supported and cared for. That's all from me. Thank you and goodbye.